are waiting. I just was checking, I saw this epilogue, last word of who? Yusuf Ali, who translated this Quran. You see, people write prologue, like preface about the book they are writing. Some of them book is so big book. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, they write that. Then they write Khatimah. What is that? Epilogue in Latin. First what they wrote, Khatimah, ended. It is so nostalgic, Khatimah. I mean, what went through 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, then what they think. In manuscripts, I mean, you want to leave reading the end of the manuscripts with notes. How do they say? And you dream. Whole world is going this way, you go that way. Lanmois. This is a French word. Really, I don't exactly remember what that means now. Cowper wrote, I mean, we are waiting. Orr's quote. Cowper seems an English writer. Oars alone can never prevail to reach the distant coast. The breath of heaven must swell the sail, or all the toil is lost. Unquote. I praise and glorify the name of Allah that He has systematically and unceasingly labored for the last 3 years. Sorry, I skipped one sentence. I praise and glorify the name of Allah that He has enabled His humble servant to complete in manuscript the work of interpretation at which He has systematically, unceasingly labored for the last 3 years. So that means 3 years He struggled. Okay. My manuscript was completed in Lahore on the 4th of April 1937, a year before I was born. 38 also is the date where Atatürk died. For us important, for you, you don't know already. You struggle yourself, we struggle ourselves. Ummah is one. Which one? Which one? Okay. My 65th birthday, according to the solar calendar. My inner history during these 3 years has been one of joyful and concentrated exploration, undisturbed by the storms that vexed my outer life. A lot of storms. First marriage, second marriage. Divorced. Then children from first marriage. None of them kind of Muslim. A lot of stories. There is a book, Searching for Solace. Each Indo-Pakistani intellectual must read about his life. You get shocked what he went through. This is half of it, of what has to be written. Others are not written yet. Undisturbed by storms that vexed my outer life. I had not imagined that so much human jealousy. Finish tafsir? Yasemin, finish tafsir? finish tafsir, young girls, white people, always. A alim struggle from first early life, learn, big scholars, I mean, big person, okay? Struggled, did tafsir, best tarjama, best translation in English so far. Nobody passed. Saudis, Taqiyuddin, somebody may struggle Noble Quran. Saudi money may push, cannot be half of this. He did not have Saudi money. But what he is saying at the end, when he finished, what he is saying, what life. I had not imagined that so much human jealousy. There was a jealousy, something. Misunderstanding and painful misinterpretation should pursue one who seeks no worldly gain and pretends to no dogmatic authority. But I have been much consoled by numerous appreciative letters from distant readers. I thank them and wish them to feel that they and I are fellow riders. Arabic word Zemir, fellow riders, on a steed of research in a field that is unlimited in scope and sublime compared to all ordinary knowledge. Such relationship is closer in spirit than ties of blood or country or any other joint enterprise whatsoever. So what I understand, there were jealousy, misunderstanding, criticism, but he says, the ones who appreciate it, you were like riding on the same horse, fellow riders. I mean, two persons ride behind each other at the same horse. Okay, he is very appreciative, which is, he says this is better than any blood relation, any countries from some country. The printer and publisher hope now to bring out the whole completed volumes within 2 months. I have appended a short appendix, which yet is fuller than is to be found in most Quranic translations. A complete analytical index covering the text, notes, and commentary, such as I contemplated in my preface, will take time to prepare, and I will, if there is a demand, be issued as a separate volume at some future time. And so I take leave of thee. And so I take leave of thee, gentle reader, and pray for thy spiritual advancement as I wish thee to pray for mine. Wimbledon, England, 10 Ramadan 1356, 14 November 1937 after Christ, Abdullah Yusuf Ali. How he died, found on the rainy day, Trafalgar Square in London. Anybody who knows pictures, raining, sitting over there, pole, water, pond, water, pool, water, somebody bundle, police finds who this guy is, takes, must be sick or something, to hospital, to elderly geriatric center somewhere, hospital in and out, then dies. Who this guy is? So they found something, Yusuf Ali. So, must be Muslim. Okay. Pakistan claims to be Muslim, new, this is 48, I mean later, 50, after 50s. So, telephone call, then they discover this is Yusuf Ali buried next to Marmaduke Pictor, who translated other translation. Sari. If I go one day to England, I was in a Sari before, but if I go, I will visit. Inshallah, he's great. If I can find. That's a problem. Nobody cares about anyone in life. After death, also nobody cares anyone for anyone. This is the rule of thumb. So then this Pakistani commissioner in charge sends a telegram to Prime Minister of Pakistan. Sir, yesterday we buried Yusuf Ali. Sorry, we were informed that we found he was already dead. There is nobody. How many people carried his body? Maybe one or two. Not hundreds. To grave? Not hundreds. One of my teacher's teacher, same thing. One of my teachers, Osman Rashad, there were 4 people carried his body in Istanbul when he died. Osman Rashad, big German Muslim Orientalist who has 100 books in German, English, French, in many languages. He's Arabist. He knew Arabic from inside outside. Out. This is the destiny. This is the taqdir of. I read a book, one of my old colleague, I did not see him 25 years. We were together in the university. He retired, he lives in Istanbul, so he sent me a book. The book is Fading Away Pictures, Photos, the book, the name of it. So some memoirs and some pictures. More than half of what he is talking about, we lived together with him. He wrote very interesting notes to my old colleague who is far away, somewhere in the world, meaning me, to share with you the memoirs we lived together, far away, sometimes in the past. In my last days to your last days. Interesting. So he mentions a lot of things. I wish I said I will be with you and complete. No, this needs more. There is another story you did not write here. Either you forgot, you did not remember, I will remind you. He is mentioning about a brother whom we lived together next to our doors to apartment. He is Professor Kaya Bilgegin. 9 years I lived with him. So I know how was his life better than him, because he was away. in another apartment, another block. So interesting, he is mentioning some of the people. He was student before, then he left Istanbul. So I came to Istanbul. I became students of those people who he was student before. But I did not know him because he was in teaching, now graduated, he is senior than me. So he was mentioning 60, 70 years old stories about those people. I have continuation of that stories. So we need to. He wrote an article about Mesnevi Khan. Mesnevi. So I wrote to the editor. I read, my colleague wrote something, but it has a little more stories. Then I told, this is the brother who is student of that Mesnevi Khan. This is the story I am continuing. He reminded me. Some young people, Turkish people came here, this whirling dervishes, Mesnevi Khan, Mesnevi. We have this program. I said, who you are? Come here, young boy. Do you know that last Mesnevi Khan's student is living here around somewhere? Do you know anyone? No. Me. Go to hell. You are teaching me now? In America? No. Ummah has problems. Astaghfirullah. Ummah has problems. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. This is Surah Al-Falaq. Surah Al-Falaq. Surah of Falaq. Madaniyatun is Madani. Revealed in Madani. وهي 5 آيات. That is 5 ayahs. 5. Ayatun is Tamiz. Abdul Nasir, Nasar. Ayatun is Tamiz. But what Tamiz are mansub. Here is Ayatin. Because Jama' Mu'annas Salim never takes Nasb. Instead of Nasb takes Jar. This is Ayatan. But it is Ayatin. Lafzan Ayatin, Taqdiran Ayatan. That is the Tamiz. Tamiz is Mansubat, you know. Tamiz, Mansubat. Okay. Now, Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq. Really, I don't need to go to Qul, but let me write. Qul. You know this is from Uqul. قَبَلَكُمْ إِلَيْهِ يَقُولُ يُقَلُ. أَعُوذُ. You know this is from Abaza. No need of explaining every day same thing. Birabbi, you know. Birabbi. A'udhu is fi'al. Abaza. Birabbi is maf'ul. غير صريح. Al-falaq. This is the verb. Falaq. Falaqun. Falaqun. To split. To split something. Split. Faliqun. اسم الفاعل. فلق فلق. يفلق يفلق or يفلق يفلق. فالق اسم فاعل. In Quran there is فالق. Splitter. Al-Isbah, Sabah, morning. Who is Allah? Because Sabah, morning, is whiteness, white, splits pushes away, puts into away what? Darkness. Falaq means splitting. In translation, the book says dawn. Dawn, yeah. When sunrise begins, splits away, pushes away, cuts into away. Some party, everywhere darkness, this light comes like that, a sword, pushes this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, go away, go split. At the beginning into pieces, because when you see this white shine is coming, you see this side still dark, this side in the middle, splitting, falaq. Qul a'udhu, say, I seek refuge to the Lord of falaq. Falaq, Lord of split, dawn. The one who brings morning, the one who brings day, pushes aside, falaq. So, Rabb is mudaf. First, B is harful jar. Muta'alliq B, a'udhu. Rabb is mudaf. Falaq is mudaf ilayh. That is why it is falaqi. We stop falaq, but it is falaqi. Mudaf ilayh needs to be ma'rifah. That is why this al. Mudaf ilayh is always ma'rifah. Mudaf ilayh ma'rifah. Ma'rifah. So, Rabbi is majroor, Rabbi because harful jar. But falaqi is majroor because it is mudafun ilayh. Mudafun ilayh is majroor. Rabbi is mudaf. Mudaf is mu'rab. Mu'rab. B. Ayse Arab. Okay? قل أعوذ برب الفلق. I seek refuge رب الفلق. Min harful jar. Shar, evil. I discussed this shar. Shar khayr. Shar al-waswas al-khannas. I don't need to discuss once more. Min shar rima khalaqa. Min harful jar. Shar is majroor. Shar rima. This is ma is mudafun ilayh. Shar is mudaf, ma is mudafun ilayh. Ma that. Evil of what? Of that. This is mudafun ilayh. But it is lafzan mansoob ma taqdeeran majroor. Taqdeeran, not seen. This is mudaf ilayh. Ma that khalaqa. Khalaqa is what? Ma'di. Khalaqa khuliqa yakhluqu yukhlaqu. He created. From the evil of what he, Allah, created. Khalaqa Allahu. That is hidden Allah here. So I seek refuge to Allah. Say, I seek refuge to the Lord who splits the night, brings morning, from evil of that he has created. So ma is salah, mawsul, ism al-mawsul. Man الذي التي man becomes mawsul, ma becomes mawsul in some places. This is mawsul, ism al-mawsul. Salah, relative close, relative close. وَأَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ مِنْ شَرِّ مَا خَلَقَ. Okay? When شر ومن شر النفاثات yes من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق okay شر غاسق إذا وقب شر same thing غسق غسق to be dark. Dark. غاسق اسم الفاعل. ومن شر from the evil of غاسق bringer of darkness. Bringer of darkness. اسم الفاعل غسق وسق يلصق يوسف. إذا when you know وقب وقب to cover وقب this is مثال واوي وعد وعد يعد يعد لقده قد يقب يوقب واقب وقبه it's Madi. I seek refuge to Allah from the evil He created and from the evil of the darkness when it covers everywhere, comes. Thanks, darkness is one of the important time for the non-Muslims, for the stealer, people, criminals. They nighttime, they benefit from the night. That is what is meant. Allahu A'lam. ومن شر النفاثات في العقد. Let me just ومن شر النفاثات في العقد. نفس نفس to blow with mouth. You read Quran, somebody has a pain, من نزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين ولا يزيد الظالمين إلا خسارا. You say like that. This is nafas. This is nafasun. This is three dots. Nafasun. Nafasa nufisa yanfusu yunfasu. Nafasun مبالغة اسم الفاعل. نفاسة feminine. نفاسة نفاستان نفاستين نفاسات feminine blowers. What is meant? Black magic makers, sihr makers. the ones who have this secret science knowledge, they do something, blow, and harm other people. Sihr. Sihr is harm. Sihr could harm other people. Nafasati. So, feminine blowers. Blowers in what? Ruqad. Aqdun. Aqdun. To tie. Is this tied this way? To tie, to not so. Is tie to contract. To make contract. Contract. عقد. عقد عقد. يعقد يعقد عقد. عقد. Contract. Two persons agree with each other. They tie each other. That is why it is called contract. So, عقد 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 عقدة عقدة is tie, knot. Knot. Jama is عقد. عقد.
Is it feminine? No.
Yeah, this is feminine, but because this is not feminine and male is the same. عقدة. عقدة. عقد is plural. ومن شر from the evil of nafasat, feminine blowers, in knots. I mean, they blow, they read something, they put a knot, another one, they put a knot, and they do something harm. So it is acknowledged in Quran that may harm a person. And Allah, we can pray Allah that to protect us from that harming other people, harming us by doing those things. Ruqad is plural of uqdah, knots. Those who are blowing into knots from their evils. Okay? Okay. ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. ومن شر from the evil of حاسد, jealousy, jealous, حسد. Envy, to be jealous. حسد حسد يحسد يحسد. يحسد يحسد يحسد, maybe يحسد يحسد يحسد. Okay. حاسد اسم الفاعل. حسد maker. حسد doer. A person who is jealous. Let me share from the evil hasidin of a person who is envious, jealous. He has evil, may harm anyone. Either when hasada, he does hasad. Hasada husida yahsadu yahsudu yahsadu. Madi. Ma'lum. Okay. Okay. قل هو الله أحد. سورة الإخلاص. سورة الإخلاص. إخلاص sincerity, yes.
Ghasiqin and Hasidin are they Ma'rifah?
You said what?
Ghasiqin and Hasidin.
Very good. وَمِن حاسد. I thought about that. I did not want to explain this one. That is big rule. All mudaf ilayhs are ma'rifah, needs to be ma'rifah. It has some exceptions because إذا hasad is coming behind, like describing. إذا وقد is coming, غاسق is coming. That is because it is qualified by another sentence. It is really in meaning they are lafzan, they are not ma'rifah, but in meaning they are ma'rifah. But I did not want to go to that really. قل هو الله أحد. قل you know هو he, Allah. Who really the sentence is هو أحد. هو he is أحد one. هو is مبتدا أحد is خبر. هو is مرفوع تقديرا مبتدا أحد is خبر مرفوع لفظا. Allah is بدل. هو he بدل from that Allah. That is why it is Allah. Here is Raf is not seen هو, but Raf is here. بدل is مبدل من. Same إعراب. بدل مبدل به. قل say هو he, I mean Allah أحد is one. This one is unique one. It is not 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. It is not one of the numbers. Because if that had been like that, that means there is a second, there is a third, there is a fourth. Because one in this line is one of the two, one of the three, one of the four. There is some other. But this one, English one, is not that one, numerical one. It is like unique, nobody else is there, no second one. Ahadun is not numerical. Allah as-samadu. Allah is mubtada, as-samadu is khabar. That is why is Allahu marfu', samadu marfu'. Allahu is ma'rifah, as-samadu is ma'rifah. Okay. Samad means very strange word, not used in other words. You never see in other part of Quran Samad. Maybe this only place it is mentioned. I am afraid, or this is what I think, maybe here and there, but as Samad. Samad means full, no hollow inside. Means no need, does not need anything. Allah is no need, does not need anything else. Everything else needs Him, He does not need none. That is the meaning. Samad. Samad is like solid, like strong. There is no empty thing inside or something. So Allah is Samad. Allah does not need anything. Everything needs Him. Allah is Samad. Lam yalid walam yulad. Veladatun. To give birth. Veladatun. Velada. Velada. What kind of verb is that? Misal wawi. Velada wulida. Yalidu yuladu. Not yalidu. Yalidu yuladu. So, yalidu is mudari'. Yalidu. Yalidu is mudari'. Lam comes, becomes jazm. Lam, lamma lamul amr la'un nahi. والمضارع جزم جوازم المضارع الواحد لما لم لا والنهي ولد to give birth لم يلد did not give birth لم makes ماضي منفي لم يلد did not give birth لم يلد did not give birth he does not have child Isa alayhi salam is not son of God Quran says Allah does not have any child. وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَدَ وُلِدَ وَلَدَ وُلِدَ يَلِدُ يَلِدُ يُولَدُ يُولَدُ because wow comes because this is right, it comes out now. Here disappears, here comes out. بعد وعد يعد يوعد. Same thing. Is mature. يولد being given birth. To give birth, being given birth. Mature. Passive. So, lamb, because of the lamb, lam yulad, was not given birth. Allah is not son of or child of anything else. He is not father of mother of anything, and no one is mother or father of him too. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Marvelous description of Ilah. لم يلد ولم يولد. لم يلد ولم يولد. ولم يكن. يكن كون. Let me explain once more. كون كمن كون يكون يكون. أجوف واوي. كون كان 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 كوين كوين كين يكون لا تقول يكون يكمن يكان يكان Honey, I am just reminding this already you need to know قبل قبل يكون يقبل same thing. So this يكون to be, كون to be, to exist, to become. يكون is becoming. يكون. When lam becomes, this becomes jazm. When this becomes jazm, يكون. يكون, this waw disappears because it is two sakins does not come together. So it becomes lam يكون. So, لم يكن did not happen, was not. له for him. ولم يكن له for him, for Allah. What? كفوا. Let me write here. كفوا. Match. Kufu, match. In marriage, this is used. Boy and girl must be kufu. What that kufu is in Islamic law could be explained some other times. Kufu, match. Matching. Same level. Kufu. ولم يكن is not lahu for him, there is none for him. Kufuwan, kufu. Nobody became kufu. Ahadun, nobody. Walam yakun did not become ahadun, anybody. Kufuwan, kufu lahu for him. Lam yakun is fi'lun. Fa'il, ahadun. That is why it's marfu'. Become five, become what? These become something else, kufur and kufur. Nothing became matched to him. There is no match, no partner, no match, no same level associate to him. Marvelous. Read Qul Huwa Allahu Ahad, sleep. Read Qul Huwa Allahu Ahad, walk. Read Qul Huwa Allahu Ahad, walk. You are afraid from whole world, read Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq. You are afraid from shaitan, read Qul A'udhu bi Rabbin Nas, Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq. It does not protect. There is a problem in you, not in ayah. Not in the verse. You have problem yourself. Something wrong in you. Definitely. I want to rush a little bit, finish up to Surah Al-Asr, this translation. I can't wait to go to Aqaid subjects which I am a little bit more interested in teaching. Inshallah, I will go a little bit fast, finish that one, because whole Quran we cannot finish. We cannot go whole Quran. This is an example. Then Aqaid chapters we may go. Then Fiqh, inshallah, we may go one day, as long as we are around here in this world, inshallah.